What's up, guys? So I've got a new 150k MyFundedFutures account for just 50 bucks, and I'll show you how I got it, and I'll show you the promo code, and I'll highlight a couple stuff because that promo code is only for the starters plan or the starters account. So I'll just highlight a couple key rules that you need to keep in mind when you're taking this evaluation account. So starting off the MyFundedFutures website, you see the starter and the expert accounts, and currently they're running a promotion. And as you can see, this new promotion that they're running, you can get any size for just $50. The 50k account, the 100k account, or the 150k account, you can get it for just 50 bucks. For the activation fee, it varies from $50 all the way to 150 bucks. I picked up 150k for myself, and if I pass it, I'll be paying 150 bucks for the activation fee, and that would be it. The promotion is valid until April 30th. So if you would like to pick up one account for yourself, make sure to visit the link down in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so it might help me out or something. I don't know. I just got it. So if you want to help me out, you can just go through that link and purchase your account. One more thing also that I really like about this promotion that they're running currently is that you can reset your starter plan account for just $50. So as you can see here, for the 50k account, the reset is $50. It's still $50 for 100k, and 150k is still $50. So if you guys want to pick yourself an account, you can go ahead and use the link down in the description below, and make sure to put the discount code in the discount field, Frenzy50, for if you're picking yourself a 50k account, Frenzy 100, or the 150 for the different account sizes. And for the starter plan, it got a couple rules that I don't really like. The expert plan, of course, this is the a really kind of like saving yourself headache. It doesn't have scaling rule, micro scaling, or the consistency rule. All the accounts are end of day trailing drawdown. For the expert account, it doesn't have an activation fee, but the reset fee, it's kind of like paying it for a new account basically. All these accounts are very straightforward. You probably saw it before. Give you 5 contracts for the 50k account, 10 for the 100, and 15 for the 150k account. So based on the 150k accounts, for the scaling rule, it's just limiting you on the number of contracts that you can trade based on how many, or not how many, how much you have in your account over the drawdown. So you start from the, if it's for example a 50k account, you start from 50k, and then if you made if you're below $1,500, you are allowed to use 2 or 20 micro, 2 minis, or 20 micros, and you go up the ladder as you go. For the micro scaling is basically the same thing as the scaling plan. You have the minis or the micros, and it's basically the same scaling plan. For the consistency rule, it does not apply on the evaluation account, but it does apply on the funded account. So on the funded account, you gotta make sure to not exceed 40% of the total profit on the account. So in one day, for example, I have a little example here for you. So for example, day one you made $3,000, day two you made 1,200, you lost 1,200. Day three, you made two grand. Day four you made 500, and day five you lost $800. If you add this all up, it will add up to $3,500. And if you multiply that number, the total P&L of your account, if you multiply it by 0.4, which is the 40%, it should give you kind of like a limit, and to assist you to not go over your profit, that profit target per day. So for this example, $3,500 times 0.4, which is the 40%, it gave me $1,400. That means my most profitable day cannot be greater than $1,400. So as you can see here, day one I made $3,000 for this example. So for the $3,000 greater than $1,400, so it kind of disrespect that consistency rule or breaks that consistency rule. They're not gonna breach your account or anything. It just means that you need to trade more. So that just means that you need to trade more to bring more profit in your account. So basically, that $3,500 dollars, it need to go up. So when you multiply it by zero point 0.4, it gives you a higher number than $1,400, and it preferably it needs to be greater than $3,000 to make sure that you're staying below that 40% target of consistency rule. So in this case, for the $3,500 total my P&L, how much more do I need to make that one day that I made $3,000 pass and pass the consistency rule? So basically, 3,500. If I add another 3,500 to it, that would be $7,000. If I multiply it by 40%, that would be still $2,800. So you probably going to have to make 3,500 plus let's say $4,000. So you need to add another $4,000, because if you multiply that by zero point 0.4, it'll give you your 3 grand. So you probably need to make a little bit more than $4,000, maybe like 4,500 or 4,200, to kind of like get that a little bit of a buffer more than the $3,000 to be less than the consistency rule target of 40% for that one day to pass. Other than that, so we gone over the scaling plan, the consistency rule. For the news trading, they do have news trading rule, and the news trading rule, it states that you cannot be opening position or be in an active position before or after like a really high impact news, red folder news, before or after 2 minutes of that news data release. The last thing I want to go over is the payout system that they have. So basically, they have a couple things that I need to highlight. So the first thing is the initial profits. You can keep 100% of your first $10,000 you make on the account. Anything beyond this point, they will take 10%, and you will take 90% profit split of whatever profit you make. The second thing is you are allowed to of course request withdrawals every 14 days, and that counts from the first trading day that the first trade that you place on that account. The last thing I want to highlight is that they cap or limit you from the amount of money that you can request your payout. So for 150K, you're capped to your basically your drawdown of that account. So the drawdown of this account is 4.5K. They cap you or limit you to the max payout that you can request, which is 4.5K. Of course, the expert plan or expert accounts is excluded from this limitation, but based on the starter plan, which is the one that I purchased, these are the researches and the resources that I've got, and I wanted to share it with you through a video so everyone is aware. The last thing is that cap or that limitation will go away. You will no longer be capped or limited to these profit targets or the maximum amount of money that you can withdraw per account after 60 days of trading days. Once that passes, you will be able to withdraw basically whatever money you want from it. But of course, you will have to leave a buffer for your account to act as a drawdown for your account before taking all the money out. So that is basically it for this video, guys. I just wanted to share with you that quick recap or quick highlights of what I purchased, and I wanted to let you know that you can grab yourself accounts from MyFundedFutures using the link below. It's an affiliate link that I have. I'm not sure if they will pay me for it or not, but you can just use it and help me out. Um, you can get yourself any account, any size account for $50, and that is only for the starter plan, and that is valid all through April until April 30th. And that is basically it. Thank you all for watching. See you next video.